Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Muhammad Putra Ditya. My name is 15250611 and I am from class 15-2A05. Today I will be presenting an AI research review and comparison. My presentation will focus specifically on an analysis of artificial intelligence adoption in specialist sector. Let's begin with a brief introduction to our research topic. In this presentation, I will be comparing two pivotal studies, one focusing on the barriers to AI adoption in banking cybersecurity, and the other exploring the convergence of AI with wearable technology in athletic strength training. You might ask, why are these important? AI is rapidly transforming high-stakes industries. By analyzing the adoption barriers in finance alongside the integration challenge in health tech, we gain a comprehensive understanding of modern IT implementation issues across different sectors. Moving on to our first article, which look at AI in banking cybersecurity. The title of the study is What Hinder Adoption of AI for Cybersecurity in the Banking Sector. It was authored by Adel Ali and Mahmud Shah. This was published in the Information Journal by MDPI in December 2024. The primary research objective of this study is to identify and classify the technological, organizational, and environmental barriers that impede the integration of AI-enabled cybersecurity system within the banking industry. How did the author conduct this research? They use a systematic literature review, or SLR, utilizing the Prisma approach, synthesizing literature published between 2018 and 2024 across major scientific database. Main finding: the study identified several barriers using the two frameworks. This included outdated infrastructure on the technological side, a lack of management support and AI talent on the organizational side, and various regulatory and ethical hurdles on the environmental side. Conclusion: the author concludes that addressing organizational culture and ensuring infrastructure compatibility are actually more critical for successful adoption than the capability of the AI technology itself. Now let's shift gears to our second article, focusing on AI and wearable in sports. The title is Convergence of AI and Wearable in Strength Training and Performance Monitoring. It was authored by Eleftherios Vintikakis and colleagues. It was published in the Applied Science Journal in 2026. The research objective here was to conduct a scoping review to critically synthesize exactly how AI and wearable technology are applied in strength training. The study placed a specific focus on analyzing data characteristics and evaluating the practical readiness of these technologies. Let's look at how the second study was conducted and what they found. The author performed a scoping review of 13 primary studies published between 2015 and 2025. They chart evidence to compare AI models, sensor configuration, and validation strategies. They found that while deep learning models dominate when it comes to movement recognition, the current studies suffer from small, homogeneous datasets and a significant lack of real-world external validation. Conclusion: the author concludes that although AI provides excellent objective and individualist monitoring, the systems are still largely experimental. They not that explainable AI or SAI is highly necessary to build trust, especially for elite performance monitoring. When we compare these two articles, we can see some fascinating similarities and differences. In terms of similarities, both articles focus heavily on the underlying issues of AI integration. Article 1 focus on adoption barrier and data infrastructure needs, while Article 2 highlight the experimental status and data quality challenge. Looking at difference, Article 1 deals with organizational and regulatory barriers within a highly regulated sector like banking. In contrast, Article 2 deals more with technological and validation barriers regarding physical performance data. Regarding their usefulness, the first article is best suited for policymakers and the IT security managers in finance, where the second article is highly valuable for coaches and developers who are building new training technologies. My final verdict: Article 1 is more useful for broad system security planning, while Article 2 serves as a better guide for targeted product innovation. To wrap up, I want to share a few reflection and key takeaways from this analysis. New knowledge. The most surprising thing I learned is that organizational resistance is often a much bigger hurdle for implementing AI than the actual limitation of the technology. IT vocabulary. This research helped expand my IT vocabulary, introducing me to terms like the two framework, Prisma, deep learning, system literature review, and scoping review. Real-life application, particularly speaking, this knowledge can be applied in the real world. For example, when proposing new technology in a banking environment, I know now it is crucial to prioritize staff training and regulatory compliance rather than just focusing on the hardware. Thank you very much for your time and attention today. I hope this presentation provides valuable insight into how AI is being adopted and the challenge it faces across very different specialist sectors. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.